Connection, something all humans strive for in their lives. Connection is important, and today I'd like to take the opportunity to do that with you through poetry, specifically with the help of American poet Edgar A. Guest and his poem, Don't Quit. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low but the debts are high, and you want to smile but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. I'm a firm believer in positivity and hope for a better life, and I think that's why when I read American poetry and poems like this, I feel inspired because I want everybody to know that no matter how hard it is at times, there's always hope for a better future. And one of the major themes that I come across in American poetry involves the human condition and how things aren't always perfect. And it's a very hard battle with intrusive thoughts that many people fight every day. And I'm sure most people, American or even not American, can confirm that they feel that way once in a while. So, as we continue to go through this poem, just keep that in mind.
Trading punches with the heart of darkness, going to blows with your fear incarnate. You never know until it's stripped away. The part of you has gotta die to change. In the morning you gon' need an answer. Ain't nobody gonna change the standard. It's not enough to just feel the flame. You gotta burn your old self away.
Life is queer with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learns. And many a failure turns about when he might have won if he'd stuck it out. Don't give up, though the pace seems slow. You might succeed with another blow. Oftentimes, we experience setbacks or get stuck in tunnels that we can't always see a way out of. It's dark and cold, and we don't know what to do. But the truth about those situations is there's only one way out, and that's forward. No matter how hard you try to find another route or beat your way through the rocks, it's never going to work. All you can do is take one step forward and keep pushing. And oftentimes, light travels very fast. You don't realize how close you are to seeing the light. So never give up, because you never know how close you really are. And I think the next stanza in this poem embodies that very well. It goes like this. Often, the struggler has given up where he might have captured the victor's cup. And he learned too late, when the night slipped down, how close he was to the golden crown.
Hold on tight a little longer. What don't kill you make you stronger. Get back up, 'cause it's a fall love.
Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of clouds of doubt. And you can never tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems afar. So stick to the fight when your hardest hit. It's when things seem worse that you mustn't quit. While Edgar A. Guest, or Edgar Albert Guest, was born in the UK, he lived out his entire life from the time he was 10 in Detroit, Michigan. And if that doesn't make him American, I don't know what does. His poems often had an optimistic view of everyday life and positive ways to make people's lives better. What were your trials and tribulations? Mine, as a college student, involves trying to mature into the best adult I can be and do well in school. Yours might be different. 2020 changed us all as Americans and taught us that, we're not invincible and we're all going to go through hard times together. But the key in those situations is don't quit. Always have an optimistic view and hold out hope for a better future. We're all here now, and remember that no matter the situation, it will always be like that. That's who we are as Americans. We stand up. We don't give up. So whenever you're down, just remember, you may be closer to the crown than you think, and don't quit.